my name is Leela Raj-Sankar and I am an 8th grader living in Arizona, and this is my entry video for the 2020 CS Girls competition. Humans have been using secret codes for thousands of years, from government spies to our own emails. Traditionally, they're created using cryptography, which takes a body of text and converts it to a different set of characters, which conceals the meaning of the true message. However, encrypted messages are garbled, and so anyone who looks at them can tell that it is hiding a code. This makes crypto simply not an option in many situations. Which leads to the question, is there an alternative to encryption where the encoded message looks normal? Yes, there is. Steganography. Steganography is the practice of concealing a secret message within an innocent-looking public object. It's similar to cryptography, but it looks normal, so attackers can't tell that there's a code. It's implemented in many different mediums, such as image, audio, and most difficult, linguistic. Linguistic steganography, the subject of this experiment, is the practice of concealing a secret message within a natural-looking body of text, which is called the cover. It can be used in emails, text, posts on social media, or even verbal conversations. In fact, verbal conversations is where it is currently used by magicians to communicate with their assistants when performing mind-reading magic tricks. Though it is a preferable alternative to encryption, it is relatively obscure, and there is next to no scientific research on the topic, especially when compared to the amount of scientific research on cryptography. If it became mainstream, it could have a huge impact, especially if used by citizens living in authoritarian regimes who need to be able to talk safely. In a world that's increasingly dominated by privacy-invading technology, it's important to have a safe way of communicating. With that in mind, I set out to create a generator that would create linguistic steganographic codes for use on Twitter. So, this is my program, and that is a normal tweet, and that is a steganized tweet where code words have been inserted. And as you can see below, it's doing some bigram analysis. So, my program was coded using Python on Jupyter Notebook. I chose Python because of the Natural Language Toolkit, which is available on there. Natural Language Toolkit is an open source library for parsing and processing natural language. We used several tools I had access to because of it in the program. For steganography, you need a corpus. We chose the Stanford Sentiment Analysis Dataset, which has around 240,300 tweets. First, I needed to clean the corpus of all personal information such as hashtags, URLs, and usernames. Then I parsed and tokenized it to find word and n-gram frequencies. N-grams are a series of n consecutive words. In this project, as a demonstration, we encoded 2 digits in each steganized tweet. I chose 10 fairly common words from the corpus to represent the digits. Then I wrote code to insert 2 randomly chosen words into a randomly chosen tweet. Then I recorded the likelihood of collisions. A collision is when the selected tweet already contains code words that I didn't put there, which causes errors in decoding. Then, to solve this problem, I wrote code to cross-check the words in the selected tweet with the code words. I ran the experiment, and I found that I had an 11% collision rate, which was consistent across nouns and adjectives. The next problem to tackle is detectability, which is whether or not it is evident that a tweet has been steganized. This is an open area of research, and so there were no systematic techniques to make undetectable linguistic steganographic codes for social media. We are using the approach of analyzing the frequency of bigrams between steganized and normal tweets. The goal of this project is to create an open source package for anyone to steganize their Twitter feeds so they can communicate publicly and secretly with their friends. Thank you for listening to my presentation. My name is Leela Raj-Sankar, and this was my CS Girls video entry.